Hello, hello, happy Friday everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room and it's Friday, which means Friday Sews. It's a free-for-all, anything goes. Friday Sews, anything goes. That sounds good to me. So Friday Sews is the idea by Jen from In Jen's Sewing Room. And it's the idea that a bunch of us who really like to sew also share about a little bit of everything. Life, whatever's going on. I love hearing about whatever's going on in people's lives. There's nothing too mundane for me. Tell me anything. I really want to hear it. So I'm going to tell it. I'm going to dish it. I always like to start with sewing, but I'm not. I'm going to start with my hair. It's not a good hair day because this is a fake hairdo on dirty hair. Well, it's not dirty. It just needs to be washed. And so I usually like to come to you with fresh hair, the best hair, like right when you finish fixing it hair. And then like 2 minutes after I shut off the video, it's regular hair. It just kind of, you know what I mean? So this is old hair that I tried to do up for this video. So I put the curling iron on it and the spray, you know, the spray, like shampoo, dry shampoo. Do you remember in the old days, like, my old days, the first dry shampoos came out and it was called Psst. Literally, that was the name of it. Susan Day from the Partridge Family. Do you remember that? Am I outdating myself? Some of you know, and if you know, you know, but that was the name of it. P-S-S-S-S-T. Psst. Now there's a bunch of them. So that's what I'm working with here. Now, you've heard enough about my hair. Let's do sewing. Man, when this video is over, it's going in a ponytail. That's just where it's going. So let's do some sewing talk, okay? I got the hair out of my way. Sewing talk. I know you're probably tired of hearing about t-shirts, but here I am with 2 more. That's what I made this week. I'm going to call these Scrappy t-shirts because I made them with scraps, my scraps. I'm working with my biggest scraps, so we'll call them remnants because they're not tiny little scraps. And I'm not crazy yet, but I'm going to get there. Like, I want to use up my scraps. This scrap fabric is taking up real estate in my storage and I want it gone, but it's some of my favorite pieces. This is a favorite, this is a favorite, and I don't want to waste it. Like, not one little piece of it. So here's what I have. This is a piece of fabric I made a hoodie hug with, and I love, love, love this pattern. This print is so beautiful. So I made a Scrappy t-shirt out of it because I did not have enough. The back is black. Okay, now this, I think it's going to be one of my favorites. Whoopsie, I'm knocking stuff over. This is going to be one of my favorites because I love this fabric and I love this pattern. Now I thought I would just show you what I'm working with because this is my Abrazo tee by Melly Sews and I hacked it. So it's been changed a little bit. So there's, this is the elbow sleeve. I've just folded it up to be about right here, and this is the elbow sleeve. Why do I have 2 of those? No reason. Different sizes maybe. This is the neck for the V-neck, and that has no change to it. But this is the back and this is the front, and there are lots of changes. So let me just kind of look down here and I'll tell you right off. This has a full bust adjustment. You can see the extra fabric, the extra paper right there. And then I made it bigger from about the bust to the hips by a lot. Look at that, that's by that much. And it looks like I've done it a couple times just to get the fit right. And there's still a little curve, but it's less, not much. Now my V started out right here, and then I went up to here, and now I'm up to here, because I just wanted that V in it. I'm not wearing that shirt. V in that certain spot. Now the back, it only has the excess on the side, and I did that to match this one. So you just true it up this way. I just put them one on top of the other and added the same amount. And it worked. It's a great pattern for me now. I mean, really, it's just what I like. It's loose, but not tight, but not too loose. The laundry day tee is much looser, and I'll show you that one that I'm wearing in a minute. But that's the result. And so I have more ideas for scraps that are smaller than this. But I had enough of this to do the whole front. And who cares about the back? I can't even see it. Okay. So that's what I did to the Abrazo. And this is the laundry day tee. One of these little pieces has fallen to the floor. Tank armband and scoop neck band, and the one on the floor is the V-neck band. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to show you this one and what adjustments I made to this one. So this is the front and this is the back, and there's really just a blending of sizes. So I started at the top with this size. What is it? It's large. I started with the large right here because I was making things that were just too big up here because I'm bigger down here. That doesn't mean that up here I'm bigger. So I started with the large, but there's no way the large was going to fit here and down. So what I did is I did the large and then I just started adding. So here's the large. I'm not going to close up. And it looks like about, it starts with like a little bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch, and it starts to go to 1/2 inch. And then over here, let me just show you, the large is right here, okay? And I am right here. So I stuck with that. I don't even know that it's a size. Honestly, it's probably outside of this pattern because that's way bigger. And then I went down, and then I kind of went into the, back into the XL. By here, it's XL. So this is an XL. This is a large. And then it starts to add a little right here. So it added right here, but I didn't want it so full. Okay, does that make sense? So the bottom is XL. And I did the same on this one, and they match. And I'm super happy with the fit. And I've shown this pattern before, and I'm wearing it now, and I'm gonna stand up in a minute and show it to you. But I wanna show you an alteration I made. These are my 2 sleeves. This is the elbow, which I cut off to about right here. I don't want it down here or here. I want it right here. So that's this, and I'm happy with that. But I thought I'd like to do the cap sleeve, but I don't want it tight. So I enlarged it this way. I cut it straight up, and then I just opened it a little and added in some paper. I'm not happy with it. It's not as much as it needs to be or less. So it either needs to be the cap and take that out and just let it be that, or it needs to have maybe, you know, 2 more cuts and just make it a full flutter sleeve. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have 2 versions. One with the flutter, which just has more cuts, and one that's just the cap. Because I think this would be cute if it was just floppy right here at this length and floppy. So I find this kind of thing, changing patterns and making it different, to be like the funnest thing in sewing. It is the funnest thing, just to kind of make it my own and do different things to it. But I really do like the laundry day tee, and I'm going to stand up and see if you can see it. Ah! Am I stepping out of the camera? I like that it's kind of like a little dress right here. It's flattering, but I didn't want it big. You know, it fits here, but I didn't want it too big. And so even though I added here, I didn't add here because that would just be too much. So with my wide leg pants. This was a remnant, and oh my gosh, hold on. I want to tell you how long ago I made this dress. Okay, I looked it up. I used this fabric 3 years ago and made it $62.98. But it's just this beautiful fabric. I love this print. I just love it. This is my kind of print. And it's just been sitting there for 3 years. I haven't done anything with it. And I have other pieces, I'm pointing like you know where that is, up there, that I love as much, and I want them out of that storage. They're just sitting there. So I will be making more tees, and I will be playing with design even more. And I want to get to the point where I'm using some of the smaller pieces that are not, this was enough for the whole shirt. This was enough for 3/4 of the shirt, but I have pieces that is enough for nothing. It's enough for not even a sleeve. And so I want to do some scrappy, but I am terrible with mixing prints, and a lot of my prints, they just don't go together. Like, they don't go together. So there's a challenge there. So I will be playing with that. Challenge accepted. I will be playing with that. So we'll see. But I do love this laundry day tee, and I highly recommend it. Obviously, it had a better first fit out of the box, so to speak, than the Abraza, which was not for my body shape at all. I'm an A body shape, and I got a lot in the tummy, and a lot of these patterns just don't allow for that. They just don't. And I just have started to figure out ways to do it. But my original way of just making the dress bigger was not good because it didn't fit here. So now I'm sticking with basically 14, 16 and large, and I am like making everything else like huge, like 22. So, you know, it's just fit your body. That's the most important. These numbers mean nothing. It's your body that means something, and just a good fit is just so worth the effort. And now, since I did it on my own pattern paper, I can change it, I could duplicate it, make changes, I could do whatever I want. And so I'm having fun with that. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. And then I also took a little sidetrack and I made something for my granddaughter, because my son and his wife are coming on Saturday and leaving on Monday. And so they will be going down for Thanksgiving and a baptism. And I showed you last week, I made her a dress, and now I matched it up with the jacket, and I'm going to show you a picture of that. Isn't that cute? I love it. I'm looking right at it. It's right there. I want it. It's so cute. And it looks so cute with the dress. I hope she likes it. I mean, you know, she's what, 25, 24? And I'm 64. So I'm so much older. And what do I know about what a young woman wants to wear? But I know it's comfy. I know it's beautiful. I know it's going to be something she can nurse the baby, because it's that Mary dress that really would be easy to just open. And so I'm hoping she likes it. And it was made with love. How about that? Grammy loves her very much. I want to say that Estelle Ponte that I did this jacket out of, I want to point out that I hacked that too. So what I did is I just made it shorter, because she already doesn't like the heaviness of the double brush poly, and I made mine shorter, so I just copied my shorter length, which was more like just at the hip instead of longer, which the style of the coat is long. And then I thought it was too much of a waterfall, so I just took it down. I just kind of reduced it, and I drew out a new pattern piece for that, so it's just the same but a little less bulk right here. Because sometimes when you're carrying excess pounds right here, you don't want a bunch of bulk sitting there, because it just adds to it. So I just lessened it a little. Still the same design, didn't really change the design of it at all. And I love that jacket. It is so easy to make, you guys. And I didn't even hem it. I just did a machine rolled hem, and it just got a little crinkle to it. It's just beautiful. Love it. Okay, that's all my sewing. It's a lot. That's a lot. And I want more t-shirts, so I'm just going to be boring. You're not even going to want to come back. I can't help it. I am a selfish sewer. I have to sew what I want, and what I want is, I'm like, I don't know. I might just veer off again and let that fabric just sit up there again. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends on whether I still have lots of t-shirts to pull for when I get ready, because I'm working on my stay-at-home wardrobe that's cute and comfy. And that's kind of what the t-shirt motivation was. And now I really need maybe another one of those. I'm like pointing like you can see it, but another one of those Estelle Pontes for me. And I want to work on my double-breasted sweatshirt jacket that I really want to make, and you know, a couple of more warmer tops, warmer pants. I mean, it's all about me. On the personal note, something fun. I don't know if I told you this last week, so I'm going to tell you this week, but there's a local farm that comes to the farmer's market up here, and the farmer's market is over. It's fall and going into winter, but they're still growing stuff. And so they have an online vegetable stand. And so you can order, and then you go to the farm to pick it up. It is the coolest thing. And forgive me if I already talked about this. I don't remember, but I'm just so enamored with this farm. It's so cute, so pretty. It's just like, I love it when people love their passion. And these people love their passion to grow this amazing, beautiful food. And then I get to buy it. It's just beautiful. So I ordered online, and I went to their farm, and I drove out there for the first time. And all I could think is, oh my gosh, my grandkids need to see this. So I got my daughter to order. She loves the same veggies, and she didn't even know they had an online farm stand. So we ordered, and we went out there with the kids. And I'm just going to show you a little video and a little picture of us. So cute. And the vegetables are just like beautiful, and they just taste amazing, so fresh. I just love it so much. I wish that they could grow all winter, and I'll be waiting, you know, I'm going to keep buying until they stop, and then I'll pick right back up in the spring. And I like driving out to the farm. It's not that far. It's about 10 minutes from town, and it's just so peaceful. I could just bring a chair and just sit there. That's what I really want to do. So it's upcountryfarms.com, and it's in Amador County. So it's been a busy week. The farm was fun, and we went to the circus, and we did our family Sunday dinner. We went to the circus. I saw this big tent, and I said to my daughter, did you know the circus is in town? And she's like, no. So I went with her because hubby was working, her hubby, and my hubby was working too. So it was just us girls, and oh my gosh, the kids were just adorable. They loved everything about the circus. The juggling, the hula hooping, riding unicycles. It was all great to them. And man, they know how to make money at this circus. They charge you to get in. The food was so expensive. You don't even know. Like a couple of things of popcorn, a couple of ices, and 2 waters was $52. I was like, I was standing there, so I paid it. But oh my gosh, what a regret. Like, I wish we would have bought that. And then they sold things, and people walking around selling light up swords and stuff. And then, you know, every single thing costs money. Taking pictures costs money. Everything. Standing in front of their props costs money. Oh well, it was fun, and the big tent was fun. I'll show you a couple pictures real quick. We had a great time. It was just really fun. Just like my husband said, if I went, I would just sit there and watch the kids' faces the whole time. And we did. That's exactly what we did. We're just watching them. They were just so cute. So cute. So it's just a happy time right now. It's Thanksgiving coming, family coming, and fall is here, and it's been rainy, and it's so beautiful outside. So beautiful. It's like on my Instagram, I keep posting pictures of my doggy walk because it's just so pretty. We live on acreage, and our little road is just for us and our family, and I walk that several times a day, and I know it intimately, and it's just changing so fast, and the leaves are falling so fast that I think at the end of this video I'm going to leave you with a little walk around that walk so you can kind of see it, because I just want to share it with you. It's so pretty. I know it's pretty where you are too, and I want to see that too. I wish we could all post videos of our beauty in our little areas, because I love fall. It's so pretty. My husband loves fall for photography. It's just so pretty. The colors change every day. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. And I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and hope you're having happy sewing. Of course, I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. I appreciate it. And if you've hit the subscribe button and the like button and, you know, all the buttons, the bell button and commenting, if you've done all of that, I double thank you, because that's just the interaction that makes this all worth it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not in this alone. We're in this together, and that's the actual proof of it. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now. So pretty out here. So peaceful and quiet. Leaves everywhere. Hey, Buster. Oh, so nice. I hope it's beautiful and fall leaves everywhere where you are too.